Hey Grace Kids, good morning. Miss Jan here. I'm on a mission this morning. It's Mission Impossible. Yeah, but you know what? I think I can make it possible. I think I can do this. I know, you're probably thinking, she may be able to do it, she may not. We'll see. But my mission is today, Miss Jan has got to step through a sheet of paper. That's it. I gotta step through the sheet of paper. Okay. I heard you. You're laughing. Some people might have thought that was thunder out there, but no, I know my kids' laughter, and that was laughter. You're thinking, oh, Miss Jan, did you lose weight and you can fit through that sheet of paper? Are you going to make yourself invisible? Ha ha ha. Miss Jan, I think I can do it. But you know, remember our Bible verse from, I think we did it back in January. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me, Philippians 4:13. Well, I think I can do this because he strengthens me, okay? Because I know I started out trying to figure this out. You know, my first try, I thought, well, you know, I'd go make it real thin, tear it along the lines, and try to ease myself through it. But I really only come out looking like Santa Claus in the end with that, so I had to kind of ditch that too. That didn't really work for me. So then I thought, you know, just like in everything, you know, when David went out there and faced Goliath, everybody said that that was impossible. But, you know, he equipped himself with God. He got his strength from God. And he had the equipment to do it. And so he went out there and he slayed the giant. Seemed impossible, but he did it. So today I'm going to equip myself with a pair of scissors. So I'm going to fold my paper long ways like this. And I'm going to start cutting. And as I'm doing this, I want to tell you about some other impossible things. Do y'all remember in the Bible, Zechariah? You know, that seemed pretty impossible there. Everybody thought, you know, they can't have a baby. Elizabeth's too old, way too old. And so, you know, Zechariah doubted it and didn't have faith in God. And so, whenever he didn't have the faith, God needed him. And when he left the temple, because he doubted him, he went out and couldn't speak. And so he found out later that Elizabeth was pregnant and going to have a child. And when they found that out, he couldn't, for 9 months, he couldn't speak, not a word. Couldn't tell anybody, but everybody kind of knew that he had had this prophecy because he made gestures and got it across. But once the baby was born, didn't name it after Zechariah, they named him John. Once the baby was born and they named him John, he could speak again. Because all things are possible through God. You know, and we talk about Lazarus. Think about him. He died. And, you know, his sisters, Lazarus' sisters, were kind of mad because he didn't get, you know, Jesus didn't come when they asked him to try to heal him. And so they got really upset. So they put him in the tomb 4 days. 4th day, God, you know, Jesus came, brought him back to life. So, you know, they were upset to begin with and sad that he had died, but in the end, it all worked out. So that doesn't mean whenever you have a problem that it's always going to work out how you planned it. I'm just going to snip through these little end things here. Doesn't always mean that that's going to happen the way you want it to. And it might not happen the day you want it to. Doesn't mean that that bully out on the playground is going to stop when you get back to school. But it does mean if you seek God's help, He's going to help you and prepare and equip yourself with things that can help you through the storm and get you through it. And find my end here that I left off. And so when you're finished, things become possible. So we're about to finish here. We'll just see if I've equipped myself properly and if I can do this. One more. Do it. And we'll pull our things apart. Look what I have created. Look what I can do. I can go through the sheet of paper. All things are possible. See, you laughed to begin with because you didn't think that that was possible for me to go through the sheet of paper, but I did because I equipped myself. So, the story is here is we need to equip ourselves with God's Word because through God, all things are possible. All things He can do for us. And it's not always in our time and the way we want it, but it's usually much better in the long run when we find out about it. Kiddos, keep safe, do your homework, and Miss Jan loves you a whole lot.